haven't done one in a while. Excuse the dagginess. I'm exhausted at the moment. So if anybody knows anyone doing chemo, seriously, just let them sleep. Even just laying down with their eyes closed. It's just exhausting. And it's frustrating because, you want to do things, you get a little spurt of energy and it goes as quickly as it comes. And you're freaking exhausted. Like, look how black these bags are. Anyway, so I just had my 5th chemo session. Well, my head really wasn't in the game this time. Really was not into it at all. I didn't want to go, didn't want to do it. But I had to. So I went. And what day was it? So I had it on Wednesday. Thursday, come home and just try and rest. I was a bit emotional Thursday, but Friday, I was bloody sook. I just crying at the drop of a hat for, well, there are reasons, but it wasn't, I was just feeling sorry for myself really this week. Really just over all of it, just like, I know I've got 12 sessions, that was the 5th, and it was like, these are thoughts that go through my head, who made up that it has to be 12 sessions, why couldn't it be 6, why couldn't it be 5, why couldn't it be, 10, like, they're the things I'm thinking. Anyway, so Friday I went in and had to get the chemo bag disconnected. And I walked in and I sat down and I was just feeling atrocious. I just bloody vomited. And one of the nurses come over and she goes, "How are you feeling?" And I said, "Crappy." Thought I'd be honest. Crappy. And she goes, "Oh, you poor thing." And then that was it. I don't want to do it anymore. And then the waterworks started. And of course, she's giving me a hug saying it's all right. It's actually making me emotional thinking about it. Anyway, I needed to get fluids and all that as well. And I was a bit upset. And so she closed the curtain and then asked me if I wanted to go into a different room, the assessment room. And I said, yeah, because obviously I don't, there's 7 or so other people in that room getting chemo at the moment. So, I don't want to bring more down. So we went to another room and a doctor come in and see me and just, checking how I'm feeling and, if there's any symptoms that's making me, making it struggle, to see if we can help with those things. I think it was more just in the head over it all. And so I sat there and I had my drip and, the doctors spoke to me saying, we want to make the symptoms, the side effects as bearable as possible and try and, if there's anything, let us know. But there's these things that, you just can't help, but it happens. Like your hands, like they go like this, like they get caught up, the muscles in them literally seize up and your hands are just like that and you can't move them. Takes a couple of minutes for them to, trying to get them come back. It's just frustrating. You just want to have a drink, you're so thirsty and you just can't unless it's hot, and there's only so many freaking cups of tea and whatnot that you can have. Warming up water, like, oh, it's frustrating. It's just frustrating. So it was just a down week because I was frustrated at everything. Anyway, so yeah, the doctor asked if I wanted to see the psychologist that they have there, and I said yes. So they've sent off a what's it called, a referral to the psychologist. So who knows, They also have acupuncture and massage therapy there, so I'm looking into doing some of that. But yeah, it's just, I'm almost halfway. I get myself, I feel crappy, but then I think, there's other people in this room who have to have this crappy ass treatment for the rest of their lives. I'm lucky at the moment. I do have an end date of chemo sessions, and then it's just more testing, and fingers crossed that everything works and doesn't come back, and it's kick the crappy mutated cells ass and they're gone and only good cells remain. But yeah, almost halfway. Gotta think of it like that. I'm lucky in some cases. It's in the day that I have, there's 2 other parents of who have kids who go to the same school, and one of them has kids in the same football team as my son. So, and they both have bowel cancer. One of them has to have treatment forever because unfortunately it got into his liver and it's inoperable. So, I feel lucky. I am. And then there's another mum, and she's a couple of sessions in front of me. She's got 12 as well, and I think she's up to session 8 maybe. But it's good to have them there to because they're actually going through it. So, and they'll say, "Are you experiencing this?" And I'm like, "Yes." Oh my God, yes. It's nice to have those people. It's shitty that we have to be there and talk about those things, but it is what it is. One of the things I struggle with is my age. The other parents are over 10 years older than me. So I'm usually, I've always been the youngest in the room. So I'm saying my date of birth, and you have to say your name and date of birth, and if you have any allergies every time that they're doing medication and stuff, just to make sure everything is corresponding. And here I am going 1983, and, most of the people in the room are saying, 1957 and years like that. And you're just like, oh, it just seems surreal sometimes that get in this position. But I am in a position where I can have this, God, my hair looks gross, where I can have this treatment.
Mommy!
And here comes the noisy little one.
Mommy!
Yes? You always want to be next to me, don't you?
Yeah, I love you.
You love your mummy.
I can drink that.
Yeah, I'm going to drink that in a minute. I'm making a video. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
All right. Well, on that note, I will end this and have a drink that this person is eyeing off, and continue to rest. Won't I?
Yeah, and I'm gonna rest, am I?
You're going to rest too?
Yeah, because
Going to rest together?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sick of
But you're a doctor, aren't you? You
Yeah.
always try and help mummy.
Yeah.
Doctor.
And Dane's the doctor.
Yeah, they come and they get their pretend or their doctor's kit, their toy one, and give me needles and injections and
Mummy.
check my temperature and my heartbeat. Don't you?
Mummy,
Yeah.
why did you buy the doctor's stuff and thing? The doctor.
Anyway, we'll discuss that later. Okay, bye-bye for now.